I'm Vinnie Valvano. I'm from Lake Ariel, Pennsylvania. My gamer tag is Vinominon. They didn't know exactly what I had, but they knew I had something right as soon as I was born. EB is short for epidermolysis bullosa. It's a rare skin condition. I was never able to play any organized sports. I always wanted to play basketball, but never was able to. It would be too risky. I would get hurt too easy. I'm a huge football fan, of course, never could play football.
He tried when he was a little boy, and he tried to keep up, but with his disease, he just couldn't do it.
I was probably around 5 years old when I got my first video game system, my first Madden game for Super Nintendo, Madden 97. PlayStation 2 I borrowed from my uncle just to play in the Madden Challenge in 2004. He loaned it to me. So I just grew up loving football, and Madden was the closest thing I can get to playing football.
I was the person that convinced him to come out to his first tournament down in Florida, Nationals. But Vinnie, yeah, I've known Vinnie forever. He's a real good guy.
2004, when I went to the Madden Challenge, I only went to 2 cities, and I made it to the final 16, my first city. And I realized how many people did it and how big it was becoming. And like, I actually think I could be pretty good at this.
I was just amazed when I actually saw him. I sat there and watched him play, that he was able to do all the same things as me. But like, it's a clear disadvantage, and he's still able to be that good.
Vinnie's in my crew, is EMB, and I play him every single day.
There's nobody in this area that I really practice with besides my little brother.
All right, my name is Michael Valvano, and Vinnie Valvano is my brother.
I guess you want to say Vinnie is Michael's idol, and it's better to call him his role model because he's a great teacher.
Vinnie can do everything that anyone else can do. And for him to be able to do that and pass that on to Mike, and Mike to have such an understanding of football, Madden, how the game works.
With the Madden game, it's really brought Vinnie as a coach to a player. Vinnie's the coach, Michael's the player, even though Vinnie's playing himself.
And to be honest, he's a great player and all, but his little brother is the one that you really need to look out for, because Mike is nice.
Well, most people call me Mini Mike.
They're inseparable. Whatever Vinnie does, Michael's right behind.
The challenge this year in New York is probably the best I did. I beat a guy that was on the Madden Nation TV show on ESPN. I beat him 14-0. His name was Chuck Hollywood.
Let the record reflect, he gets his first down, and Chuck is sick. Watch what you ask for, you just might get it.
He was really mad that I beat him. He didn't think I could. He stood next to me in line because he thought he'd have an easy game against me, but he was wrong.
Vinnie's drive not only inspires his brother, but also other families dealing with the disease.
We met Vinnie through a friend of mine I grew up with in Oklahoma that drives a truck and transports all the games and everything, and he introduced us to them.
We have a son who has ED as well. His name is Luke. Daily challenges that you and I take for granted, you know, is such a difficulty for people with EB, and to see someone, you know, come this far and, you know, be right there next with people competing at this level, it's inspirational. To see someone like Vinnie, who has the more debilitating form of the disease, is very uplifting, and it gives us hope that our son will be able to continue on and, you know, be able to bring on challenges in his life.
And he just had an operation last March to help open up his fingers, and you can see he has a special glove on just to keep them separated, but his other hand is almost closed, almost like a fist. And he wants to do his other hand again this year. And it took, his hand's still not 100% healed, it's like 90, and this is from last March, so it takes a long time to heal. And he's willing to put up with the pain. And he was willing to have the operation. It was his decision to have the operation so he can compete with the Madden Challenge.
This is Vinominon. This year's over. A lot of people know me now. Nobody should sleep on me anymore. Coming next year, come up with some new things. I'll be back, definitely.